So
Nelly.
Try medication.
Nelly.
start doing
Aww.
Just to
Who's a
start
good
it,
girl?
maybe
Who's a
help
good
out.
girl?
So she's
Take the
adjusting
Yeah.
up.
She could get a whole groggy. Night night. Nelly, go night night.
So, Meryl, how do you feel about the last beach Sunday?
I think it's a beautiful beach Sunday day. I love beach Sunday. I'm going to celebrate every moment of it. I'm not going to feel sad.
That's right.
I'm going to enjoy it. But yeah.
Me too. Me too.
We have to cheers to that.
Cheers to that, baby.
Cheers to that. Be
Woo.
in the moment.
Live in the moment, baby. Right? Yeah.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna shut down and have a cocktail, guys, later. Try and do all this one-handed.
Think back to all the beach Sundays when we had little ones.
Oh my God.
Know what I was saying?
Yeah, we used to go to the beach and they would swim and we would have so much fun.
Know what I was sharing with someone yesterday? How on the ice cream man, like 20 years ago, we'd come up to the beach, you'd see about 10 kids running up the pathway. Now all those 10 kids are grown up, getting married, and having kids of their own.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
My kids grew up with Tom the Ice Cream Man.
Oh, yep.
And he's gone
Everybody
now, too.
loved Tom the Ice Cream Man.
Everybody loved him. Jacob always had to have a SpongeBob pop with the gumball eyeballs.
It would just be yellow all over the place.
Yeah, it was gross. Yellow in the black
But you won't even know if
eyeball or whatever. It was gross. Loved it. Good times. So Nellie's a swimmer, and I'm very lucky because my Aunt Patty has a private beach. So they own the beach. So we're allowed to bring our dogs.
Cool.
So we were there today, but she sits and I throw the tennis ball in the ocean and she runs into the ocean and swims out to it.
Are you
sits back in
exhausted?
endlessly. And she has a friend Otto who lives 2 doors down and he comes down and they play fetch endlessly in the ocean.
It's cute.
So she's good and tired, I hope.
Yeah, definitely tired out. Running around. Yeah, my daughter has a pug, and
it's supposed to be actually.
the first night they left to go to Puerto Rico on Friday, and she cried and cried, and I can't sleep with the dog. Like, and then
I won't find
Kevin
you unless you
tried
have
to
your
take her and calm.
Look at that. Such skill.
Save it. Good save. Are those the Angus dogs?
They're the ones you brought.
Yeah, I got tested with that.
Grill
Which,
Master
which,
Chip in the house.
Nathan's. Angus.
Nathan's.
Nathan's Angus beef franks. We have the ballpark Angus beef.
We'll have to do a taste test.
A taste off.
Oh.
Well, I got the bug spray out of time, but one of them got me in the ankle. It's starting to itch.
Oh, I got one in the back of the ankle, Chip. That hurt like the devil. Like right before I got here, I'm like, oh, God, oh, yeah, I can't translate that. There's kids here, you know what I'm saying?
Easy now, Jake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That which is
That's what she's saying.
I'm saying that which is in my head is not coming out of my mouth. I could hear him tell Dan, hey Dad, I heard Trish say a curse word. So is it weird not to have your other guest grillers who are usually here, not here?
They're here in spirit, Trish.
They're here.
No different.
That's true.
We're all together in the great space.
That's it. In the great state of grilling.
The great state of New Jersey.
That's right.
The great melting pot
That's it.
of all that is great with America.
That's
all
right.
right here in New Jersey, all compacted in one lovable little package for you.
That's right. I think you should run for president, Chip.
Governor,
Governor.
the rest of the country doesn't want to hear that.
Yeah. Make grilling great again, like it never was. And what's going on over there? What's going on? Officer Daryl is in the house. Daryl! What up? Ooh, that was an extreme close-up. That was extreme.
Do you want to put those other dogs on? We'll test them.
Yes.
Different?
Alright guys, I'm gonna put my camera away and finish my beer and make the rounds, and I'll check y'all later. Good night for the Scouted Shot Club. I've reached it. The quest for pizza. Look at this, guys. I was able to get the last slice of Sicilian pizza. And of course, to drink a nice cold Pepsi. Check out, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. Check out this cool car. I think it's Porsche. Hold on. Nope, it's Corvette. Check out this artwork on the window. I should say windows. Very cool. Hey guys, look where I am. One of my favorite places this side of the Loveland Town Bridge for a large coffee and the best apple stick in Ocean County. And I've got my two wonderful buds here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Emily.
Uh-huh.
Marissa.
Uh-huh.
And we're the best baristas.
There you go, there you go. And you got and you're putting her to work. What's your name, young lady?
That's Alexa.
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 You know, I've been talking to my phone and she always answers. So I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're Siri. No, I'm Alexa. Oh man. So what are the highlights of your summer been?
Seeing you every day.
Oh, nice, nice.
Highlight of my summer.
Have you been to any concerts or anything?
Not really,
Not
actually.
really.
That's kind of sad.
No shows?
My highlight of my summer is meeting Emily.
Oh,
Oh.
so sweet. We all just went out last night and we
Uh-huh.
went dancing.
Nice.
And we
Where'd
had a
you
great
go?
time. We went to Bar Anticipation.
Nice. How was that? Crowded as all heck?
Yep.
I bet.
Yeah.
So long.
There was a fight that broke out.
Oh,
right in
no.
front of us.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sure did break it up. They didn't do a good job though.
Oh wow. All right. Well, you got customers coming in, but thanks for the interview.
Thanks.
Guys, drop a thumbs up for these two girls and come on into Port Coffee Roasters. Yeah. I believe that's a cougar. Let's see if I can get close up of. Not Cougar, a Mustang. Yep, that's a Mustang. Not sure what year, but it's beautiful. Look at that sunset. Ooh. If that doesn't make you feel good to be alive, I don't know what does. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys, I'm at Clarizio Music, and this is a holy moly wall. The holy moly wall. Oh, you got Jimmy Croce in the holy moly wall?
Yep.
Was that a reissue?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
That's cool. Jim Croce's up in heaven loving. Oh, they're still selling my music. And Bruce Springsteen's in the Holy Mall. Oh, wow. And the Rolling Stones are on the Holy Moly wall. So, how was your summer?
My summer's been great. It's been good.
Have you seen any shows?
I have. I've been to Disturbed. I'm actually wearing this shirt right now.
Nice.
I went to see them at PNC, yeah.
Nice. Anything else happened this summer?
Not really. In the beginning, I went to South Carolina, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't have an exciting summer, but it was a good summer. I had a few
definitely.
DJ gigs, and that's about it.
Yep.
Apart from that, I was working.
Yep. Same.
Yep. All right. Thanks for the interview.
Of course.
All right.
Brings happiness, it's love that rules the throne. Everybody wants a good life. They want a good life. A good life.
I know we haven't done many in a while, but it's going to be a good night. Before we start the movie, I want to turn the mic over to Lee. She's going to talk about a 501c she's got
Yeah.
to help out Maui. Better?
Yep.
To help out Maui. All right. First and foremost, let's a round of applause for Trish.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Here's Lee.
Yeah, I want to thank Eric for giving me the mic. So I've been working on, it's called Bags of Hope. It's a fundraiser for the wildfires in Maui. You know, Maui for myself and many other people, you know, it's very dear to us. It's part of the United States, remember that. You know, we don't want people to forget what they're going through. And I know a lot of people have asked me, because I have, you know, I've been going there for a long time, you know, and I had relatives, I've lived in Hawaii. You know, who do you donate to, right? Because there's so much information, misinformation. So my daughter and I, Meg, you know, we were just there in April, you know, and rather than sitting around, you know, crying and being upset about it, we're like, let's do something. So one of the things I decided to do, because I started art actually during COVID, and I actually had just gotten some art down in Lahaina, and both of the shops burned. So I said, why don't I take my art and use that as a forum to raise money for Maui. So I put them on bags, I've got them on some mugs and things. What we're going to be doing is setting up tents at the longboard contest, as well as the Belmar Pro. We're going to be selling the bags. All the proceeds go straight to the GoFundMe that we started. We linked with a charity in Maui. It's a dear friend of mine. He's had this charity with his partner called Adaptive Maui and the Kalia Foundation. Their mission has been to make beaches accessible to all, including people with physical disabilities. There are boots on the ground. I actually just talked to Jen today about what's going on, because I said people want to hear what's going on there. And she said, right now, she's had very little time to breathe. They're, right there with the people. She said they're still working on, she said, keeping people from dying. They're still in, search and recovery. Looking through buildings, going out in the water, search and rescue. What their mission has been is, to help many of the people who have medical needs. They just got 50 wheelchairs that they, found. They've been linking with people to find out who needs this help, getting them to doctors, and just trying to get people from one day to another. So, there's immediate needs, there's long-term needs. We're going to be looking at, gathering funds and trying to find, where can we help the people? There's a lot of charities like Red Cross and United Way. And yes, I'm not saying they're not great charities, but, they've got a lot of bureaucracy. She said, it's a lot of red tape. A lot of things are falling through the cracks with some of the big charities. And so the ones that are really getting things done are the ones that are a lot of smaller charities just getting out to the people. And my friend Brett was, one of them with Adaptive Maui. He has jet skis. They were going around to the other side of the island and pulling supplies off the boats that were coming in, not from FEMA, not from the government, but from the other islands, Molokai and Oahu, and from the north side of Maui.
Wow.
And that's what they were doing, was, distributing stuff to the people, and one of their missions right now is to set up a community center at Kahului, which is the airport on the north side, so that people can get medical assistance without needing insurance. They're bringing doctors in, getting people, mental health, because they're going to be suffering long term, with God knows what. So anyway, I hope that, our mission is, to raise awareness, to raise funds. Everything's going straight through the 501c so that they can take the money and use it where needed. So I'm hoping, through this is just generating some awareness, and hopefully, you'll, get a lovely bag, to also kind of spread the word. It's got Maui Strong on it. And one of the pieces of artwork was actually something I had in the stores that burned down. One of the stores, both stores burned down. So, it's very dear to my heart, and I hope to look to, the surf community, where a lot of you have been there or know people, that, you'll open your hearts and help this cause and contribute. So that's my speech. So thank you.
Woo!
Thank you, Lee. Appreciate it.
Careful to have the bags at his store, so just use the QR code to get a bag, and it'll go straight into the GoFundMe and straight to the
Wait, you're just using QR code to donate? If you
Yes,
donate?
absolutely. That's what it's for. If you want people to see what's going on, what we're raising, we'll be putting updates. I talked to Jen, and we're just gonna try and get some videos, to tell us what's going on there. Because I said that's one of them.
Awesome. Thank you, Lee. It's getting dark. So my suggestion is we start the movie. South to Siam is a adventure that a couple of Australian guys took from the top of Indonesia down to the bottom of Indonesia. It's kind of about putting down your real life worries and the things that you have to do and going out and doing something that stokes you out and makes you feel good. And they hook up a lot of other surfers throughout the trip. It's a good one. Good soundtrack too. So hopefully we'll get it working. And thanks for coming again. All right, George, you got it.
All right. All right. All right.
Thanks to all you guys, all you locals. We
Thank you.
do what we do without you, and we're grateful, we're humbled, and another summer under the belt, and it was a hell of a summer. So
thanks to our employees. I only got one here.
Yeah, she's a rock star, and we have 3 that are on their way, but just wanted to say thanks.
Well, here's to what? 27 more?
Thank you for the fuel and the tools.
That's it. Yeah. Amen. Yeah. Yeah.
Because without you guys, we'd be hungry and dry.
So I think back to like when you go to weddings, you know, when they put everyone out on the dance floor. Sorry, who's been married 3 years? Who's been married 7 years? Who's been married? Who's been coming the longest? I'm gonna say probably John or Jim.
Woo.
Right? Wow. Way back.
Oh yeah.
I've been 27 years ago.
Way back.
No, I mean since we've been open.
Yeah. I met Eric before he was open.
Yeah. Wow. The day I met Jim, Jim walks in.
Embarrassing. Got that. I need to beer.
You have to film Eric.
So Jim drives. Jim retired from driving the trains. Can't leave Jim. So Jim grew up with grog. And those of you guys that surf know grog. And he comes in and he tells me his story. He's like, listen, because I know I just met you. He starts telling me about grog, selling a board off his wall. His first surfboard was a Weber Professional. And I'll never, horrible. I loaned it to him. He sold it out from under me. So I learned my lesson. Within an hour, he brings back a lightning bolt. Emerald green, blue pin lines. He goes, "Want to hang this on the ceiling?"
What's your judgment call? You know what I mean?
And it was hanging on the ceiling.
Yeah?
Well, Eric is no Brock, so
No,
we
no.
know that.
There's no slippery dick in there. You know what I mean? Brock. Slippery. Slippery, dude. It's like the snake.
So filters.
It was a compliment, Brad.
So
All the compliment.
I think all of you guys would reiterate this, but I really think that Eric has a tremendous amount of history on the ceiling. And I just want to get a little idea of how many people would be. I think this would be a great idea, but I think he really should do some sort of like podcast with, he's got incredible stories. I mean, just alone, that Greg Knoll board that's in there that I think you went on a road trip with. Yeah, that's you, buddy, right there. To West Virginia, nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. White pickup truck. Every other minute.
Great door.
Yeah, so I think it'd be a great idea that this guy does.
Every other minute was a white
I mean,
Here it is. Nope.
amazing boards hanging on his ceiling, and he prides himself in, you know, the work that he does and his reputation. And I'll share one story with you, and I've only been here 3 years, and you know the gentleman who was the iron worker, but former Navy SEAL. Sholander.
You guys all know Skull, right? Sholander.
You know Sholander?
Yeah.
Very good dude. We'd always want him on my team. I'd say that. He was in the shop, and some guy came in and said, says, "What's up with this board swap that Eric does?" And I said, "You know, it's a bunch of people swapping boards back and forth." He goes, "Well, you know," he goes, "Eric must make a killing." I'm like, "Actually, he doesn't make a nickel." He goes, "That's a bunch of bullshit." And all of a sudden, Sholander goes, "And even if he did, it's none of your business."
Oh, there you go.
And the guy says, he goes, no. He goes, he probably makes, you know, people put, and he goes, he doesn't make a nickel, and leave it at that. And I'm like, all right, I didn't have to say no more. You know?
There's no way he didn't curse through that.
Yeah, he's got that wheeling around, and I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, I think he should do something about all his history up there.
I agree.
He could have a year and a half.
Well, and then pictures on the wall too. Pictures.
So, Eric,
You've got stuff.
Eric, confession. I did email the girl who did the story on us, and I told her, Gabriella, I said, you need to come talk to Eric. So next time you guys are in my shop, you get Gabriella's email address, and you all send her a little email
A reminder.
saying, hey, you got to do a story on this guy.
20, how many years? 27 years. I mean, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
27
Doesn't make a nickel.
Yeah, doesn't make
Alright, I gotta turn around because the sun is in my eyeballs.
Finally, another neighbor that
Neighbor.
Now be on.